2. Mm-hmm.
Today we are going to be learning to make a rosary, and it looks like this. And each of you have a small packet like this, and first you'll take out the string, and we've placed clips at the end of the string so that you can feed the beads down, and they'll just fall on top of the clip, and eventually we'll remove it, but for now we'll just make the rosary all from here to the end. And here's the cross, and we'll put the cross just to the side. So you have several types of beads. You have the Our Father and the Hail Mary beads. So the first bead that we're going to do is the Our Father. And I'm going to just feed it through like this. If it's hard feeding it through, or if the end gets frayed, you may need to cut it with the scissors to make it less stringy. Now, before and after each Our Father, or in this case just after, we will have a spacer bead. This is in place of the barrel knot, which is tied, such as on this rosary you have a barrel knot before and after, but we will have spacers instead of barrel knots. The first Hail Mary beads in the rosary represent praying for an increase in faith, hope, and charity. So this is the only place in the rosary where we have 3 beads together. I'll just feed these beads through. And we have an Our Father bead coming up. So again, I will have a spacer before and after the Our Father. Again, the exception would be at the very beginning and end of the rosary, where we don't have those spacer beads because we have other things coming. Alright, so here's the Our Father, and here we would say the Glory Be, the Our Father, and announce the first decade of the rosary. Next, we will continue with 5 decades of the rosary. So that's the Our Father bead, the spacer, 10 Hail Marys, and then another spacer, and Our Father, etc. For 5 times, 5 decades of the rosary. And some people who make a lot of rosaries and who make them as a ministry have developed a way of praying while making the rosary. Praying with an interval of 5. So 5 and 5 makes 10 for a decade, so you know where you are without having to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so they say, Jesus, Mary, I love you, save souls. And so there's an interval of 5. So Jesus, Mary, this bead would be I love you. The next one is save. And finally, souls. And so I have one more interval to make 10 Hail Marys, and then I will complete my decade.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so now we have the whole rosary, and we won't have the final spacer or the final Our Father, but I'll feed it through just above the 3 Hail Marys and the second Our Father. So we'll double it up. There we go. And through all the other beads. Oh, look at that. The spacers are the hardest to get through. Okay. I just kind of pulled it through from the other side. And then the spacer, this should be hard getting that through. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we have a lot of adult helpers who are going to be at the side, so you can go and get help from them if you want to need help with the last few beads or with this. And they'll take the clip off, untie the clip, and put the cross on. So it goes in from the back this way. So feed both strings through the hole in the cross. Alright, now this is a grooved clip, and we'll just place the string over it, and now the two top strings will go around it to make a barrel knot. So we'll wrap it around about 5 times. I don't have much left, so I'm not going to wrap it around very many times. Actually, how about I feed a little bit more through, so being that I don't have much. Okay. So wrap it around the pole, the little contraption. So you'll probably want to do that about 5 times. As I say, I don't have that. Now the longer string, you'll feed through the bottom. So get those strings to the side. Okay, through the bottom and out the other side of the barrel. And I'll just feed that to the end. There, I got it. Pull. Well, just keep making sure that it stays in its right shape. And there it is. Hopefully your barrel should have a couple more, maybe about 5 around. I just don't have enough string here. So that is it. Just tie it nice and sturdy. I'm going to cut the ends off here. I can cut it, and that is the rosary, and it is now ready to be blessed by a priest or deacon and prayed upon.